降りてしまって、よくわからなくなってしまっているんだが、よいしょ。
Danger! An enemy swarm is approaching our base. Brace for combat.
急に来ますね。起きてるの早くない？
Base is under attack.
早い早い。
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
One of our walls has been destroyed.
Base is under attack.
消えた。
Main building has been destroyed.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
ここが壊された。もうすぐ終わりですね。馬をどうにかしよう。
The wind is picking up. A storm is coming.
The storm is very violent, but our base is safe from the wind. Wind turbine output is at maximum levels.
資源ポート。これがよくわかんない。液体資源ポートとは。じゃあこのことじゃなかった。ああ、はあ、こ
has calmed down. The storm is over.
Finally! The alien research lab is operational. We can start gathering research samples and scanning the local flora and fauna. We can use the bioscanner to begin collecting samples without destroying the environment. It's the safest and most efficient way to advance our research. This is so exciting! We can finally start working on the thing that we came here to do.
Ashley, don't forget that our primary objective is to establish a two-way portal back to Earth to enable human colonization of Galatea 37.
That's true, but we also have to study this planet to ensure that it is safe for colonization, and to minimize the damage done to the local ecosystem by future colonists.
Minimizing damage to the local ecosystem is listed at the end of the official list of priorities of this mission.
調べられるんだった。
I'm the only human on this planet. I can set my own list of priorities.
The planetary geomapping procedure is in progress, calculating coordinates for possible rift jump locations. The process will soon be completed.
とりあえず
Orbital scanner geomapping procedure finished. We have gathered a lot of very
軌道スキャナーから熱帯脅威レベルリフトステーション建設で地球に帰れるようにする。
very useful information about the planet and found traces of rare elements in multiple locations around the globe. One of Galatea's continents appears to be a barren desert that has been scorched by intense radiation and very intense solar activity. These harsh conditions are most probably caused by the high condensation of radioactive elements like uranium or thorium. Our scans have located a safe rift jump location for an initial
ミッション。ああ、結局これってことか。こういうフィールド加速器、コンデンサー、量子ゲート。
Gaining access to uranium would allow us to construct nuclear power plants and some heavy weaponry. This should make surviving on Galatea much easier.
The second interesting area is densely covered by acidic clouds of unknown origin. Spectral analysis detected traces of palladium scattered throughout this geographical zone. I have marked a safe rift jump location for initial reconnaissance on the orbital scanner interface. Titanium has been detected in a large zone of intense volcanic activity. The orbital scanner has been providing some strange readings from this area, with temperatures ranging from 800 to 100 Kelvin. On top of that, it is entirely impossible to get any sensible magnetic field readings from this area. We were able to find a safe rift jump location within the volcanic zone. However, you should expect extreme environmental conditions.
All of these locations contain extreme environmental hazards and unknown species of creatures. We should upgrade our equipment as much as we can before venturing out into these new biomes. A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
電力マイナスになってんじゃん。小さくなってじゃないですよね。電力も全然足りないじゃん。電力そう、電力を増やしたい。地熱つながってたっけ？これはつながってるやつだよ。これがつながってないんだよ。襲撃受けるのかな。いや、とりあえず行ってみるか。行ってみなくちゃわからぬものね。はい。あ、マップ変わんのこれもしかして。別マップなんだ。
Rift jump successful. Environmental scanning in progress.
なんか急に食らってる
The
のが
natural background radiation in this area is very high. It would kill most living organisms from Earth.
My standard radiation shielding can withstand these levels of exposure without any damage. However, if the background radiation is so high in this area, then we can expect much more intense sources of gamma particles. These
急
pose
に
a
こんな
serious
歩けな
threat.
い土地に放
The
り出されて
protective
も困るん
atmosphere
だよ。
is also very thin in this area. UV radiation from the sun could pose a real threat. No wonder this area looks like a desert. We'll have to improve environmental shielding on our structures before setting up a larger outpost in this area.
なんかしない。
Ashley, we should gather more data about this area. We can later use the readings from my sensors to develop improved radiation and UV shielding for both my armor and our structures.
Okay, let's try to scout as much area as possible to feed your sensors with enough data.
These green crystals are emitting a lot of gamma radiation. Try not to stand too close to them, or they will damage my armor. The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development.
謎のダメージを受けるんだ。まだダメ。なんかこれか外から見るやつが悪いのか。これがあんま良くないんだろう。これ。もうイメージ。これが多分ドットかなんか。これが悪いのか。
The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development.
Research completed.
トルドリル。データを集める。違うですね。
Our sensors are indicating large quantities of tanzanite within the cacti specimen.
We can use tanzanite as a catalyst for production of high-energy weaponry and equipment. It would be great if we could gather large quantities of this mineral to create something useful.
A broader arsenal of weaponry could undoubtedly help us survive against all these new hostile species. Let's start researching tanzanite handling.
こ
Warning! I'm detecting dangerous sun activity. Ashley, there is no protected atmosphere over this desert. We're going to sustain damage. Ashley, I'm detecting a new species of creatures that have very unusual movement characteristics.
That sounds very interesting.
出るだろう。
The creatures in this biome are unlike anything that we've seen before. Let's go to its suggested location and try to learn more about it.
損傷を受けるだろうって言われるので、ちょっとまずいんじゃない？
Solar radiation is getting back to normal.
あ、ちょっと戻る。クーラードリンク用意してる。装飾用の植物。あ、アイボニウムが。ここに何か入れて。希少なクリーチャーがいる。
Fascinating. Look at this creature. It has a very dense and thick carapace, yet it moves very swiftly over sand. We should study this species further.
I can sense a few of these creatures in this area, but this won't be enough to gather samples for research.
Let's pass this creature's characteristics to the orbital scanner and look for a location where we can find more of them.
Affirmative, Ashley. We should have some results available shortly. Orbital scanning completed. We found a location that looks like a breeding ground for the Stregoros species. We can go there to study it further.
These rocks can do some serious damage. Evasive maneuvers, Mr. Riggs.
なんだ急になんかちょっとそういうのやめてほしい急に大丈夫かこの世界避難屋根があれば平気だろう。
The rock rain is over. That was intense.
Available for we have finished researching tanzanite handling. We can start researching new weapons and equipment based on this mineral. However, please bear in mind that we will need to obtain this resource to craft these new inventions. The purple cacti, in which we originally discovered tanzanite, could be a good lead.
Let's gather more samples of this plant to study how it manages to synthesize this material. It's our best lead.
Ashley, I have already detected an interesting location with dense groups of these cacti. It is nearby, and we can jump there through the orbital scanner interface.
Okay, let's do that as soon as we've secured our current objective. A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
機動爆撃だと。
Research completed. experimental
戦ってくれ
scanning
るわけですよ。
completed, we've gathered enough data to start developing advanced UV shielding and radiation shielding in the alien laboratory.
Mr. Riggs, I think that we can use the natural background radiation data that we've just gathered to filter out the naturally occurring radiation within the desert dome. We can use the orbital scanner to search for even higher condensations of radiation to pinpoint a possible location for extracting nuclear fuel necessary to finish constructing the rift station.
Affirmative, Ashley. We should have some results available shortly.
ちょっと早いですが、
Orbital
終わりにします。指がちょっと痛すぎるので休憩します。